On today's video, we are going to discuss Wizards' rising prices, as well as when you should be taking profit. Don't fall into the vortex of magic. Know when to say no. It's coming up next. Hi everyone, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. If you're one of my returning viewers, one of my regular viewers, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the content today. And for all my new viewers out there who may have found me and just subscribed to the channel, welcome aboard. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the comment section. Make sure you leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content today. So I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things today. We have a little bit of time. It's probably a weekend video and it's a pre-recorded one, so you're probably just getting to chill out a little bit. And what I thought I would talk about today is kind of like, picture Wizards as a vortex. Giant column of things, and you are in that vortex, and you're swirling around, and you're clutching onto your magic cards, and you've been collecting a long time. Some players are brand new. Maybe you just got a couple of cards. You're just holding on to like a maze. You're just like, I got a couple of mazes. Maybe you're a person who's got some power, and you're holding on to a Mox. Whatever it happens to be, you're in that vortex. That vortex is not actually controlled by Wizards, but Wizards is making it turn. But it's not controlled by them. It kind of goes everywhere. As Wizards continues to rise and gain popularity within Hasbro, and more pressure is put on to make more and more money for shareholders, we are going to see the prices of boxes go up. It's inevitable. If not for inflation, for a million other reasons. You can picture them in your head. We've got all kinds of traveling costs, gas costs. You've got employees who need to get paid. You got Carta Monday needs their cut. Everyone needs a cut. So the prices are going to go up. Now, for a long time, I never even noticed. I'll be honest. As a young man playing this game, the first time I really noticed prices go up was when boxes went from 99 to 104. I'm like, $5 increase. What for? Oh, they added some tax on, I think is what I was told at the time. So we had to raise our box prices. Okay. Then it went to like 114, then 119, then 124, then went straight to 134, and then it's at 139 Canadian. Is what we pay for a Magic the Gathering box locally is what I pay. Give or take any sales or deals, I'm saying generally a new set of draft boosters, that's what you're going to pay. So, but that's when I started to notice and become a little upset at pricing. Because I wanted to play the game. I wanted to crack some packs. I wanted to have a good time. I'm sure a lot of you out there can relate to that and feel the same way. Now, the second side of me, though, since I've been playing this game for so long, I like to collect and have a whole bunch of things. So when I saw prices start to rise, I did start to hoard some Magic boxes. I'm like, I don't want to pay these prices. What happens if I draft with some friends? What happens if I do something later on? I want to just go back and have a blast and open some. So I started buying more packs and more boxes. So my vortex got a little bit bigger within the larger vortex of Wizards. Now, at some point, in the next year or two, Wizards will raise prices. And you, me, someone out there is going to want to sell some of their stuff. They're going to want to sell sealed products, single cards, commander cards, popper, modern, vintage, legacy, whatever floats your boat. You're going to want to sell some cards. You got to take that inflation into account when you're selling. And when you're selling, decide what platform you're going to use to sell on. Are you going to use like a peer-to-peer group thing, kind of like a card market or TCG player? What are you going to use to sell your cards, right? Are you going to go to your local LGS, but go for cash, not trade? We're saying sell, take profit. Are you going to sell to them at 50, 60 cents on the dollar, depending on the card or the sealed box? I mean, if we take a look, let's just say, I got these boxes here. I got Modern Horizons, I got Zendikar, I got some Theros, I got some D&D. Okay. So these are going up my shelf. We're gonna put these here for 7 years. Picture that, 7 years sitting on my shelf here, looking so pretty. Actually, wait, we'll put the Modern Horizons right there first. All right. At the end of that 7 years, if we look at that product, we're gonna grab the D&D one again. We'll grab D&D. We'll bring them back. Let's say I paid $300 even, just to make the math easier. $300 Canadian for this beautiful box. Okay. And in 7 years, with all the inflation and swirling vortex craziness that is Wizards, this is now worth $700. They never reprinted it. Things happened positively. This is now $700 because it's been seven years. Wow. But how much inflation has gone up? what does a regular price of a collector box bring you? Let's say a regular box now, before tax, instead of being $300, is now $350. So if this were $7, I've already lost actually a little bit of money due to inflation. Am I going to jack this up higher? Not likely if I'm selling to my LGS. My LGS is going to give me 50 cents, 60 cents on the dollar. So if I sell this beautiful sealed product, which I stored in my house, keeping it safe through double steel reinforced doors, through an air climate controlled room. Yeah. How much did that hydro cost me? Time, effort, dust. And they're only going to give me 50 cents on the dollar, 60 cents on the dollar? I'm basically breaking even. You got to be careful. So before you sell, you better find the right way to sell your product, which means you're probably going to use eBay, Kijiji. You're going to meet some guys who want to draft. You're like, hey, I want that box. Maybe a Facebook group, whatever you choose to do. Make sure it's the right platform and understand the risks of meeting in a parking lot, right? Take those risks in kind. Understand what you're getting into, because if one of these boxes hits big and is worth like $5,000, let's just say my Urza's Destiny box, right? Those kind of products that are that risky can really invite the wrong crowd. So, are you going to sell to a Rudy at Alpha Investments type? Are you going to sell to a big boy and take the haircut? Because remember, a box like that may be worth $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. Getting 50 cents on the dollar is still $4,000. Still a pretty good deal, right? So keep those things in mind before you sell anything. And understand, if you're still playing the game, when you're taking profit, this profit does not go back into Magic. The max I ever put back in after I've sold something is half the money. Generally just the original amount. So if I sell something for $400 that I bought for one, $200 is mine, $200 goes back into Magic, which by this point is basically only one box. You got to think about those things. Understand your ins and outs of where you're going to sell. If you don't know and you're not sure, learn, find out. Hit me up on the email. I'm happy to answer questions. I don't care. I'd rather you guys do the right thing. How many times out there, for my regular viewers, you'll know, have you tried to sell me something and I'll tell you, I can't give you enough money, here's a better place to go. Because you need to get enough money for your profit. It's yours, you're selling it. And Wizards is not going to make this easy on you, because inflation is going to erode the value of what you're trying to build up. There should be a cost of doing business, I understand that, but at the same time, a product that is not being reprinted, you've kept it stored and safe, has a certain value. And with inflation and the cost of things, not everyone can afford to buy it, I understand. But there will be a segment of the population, 15 years from now, 10 years from now, 8 years from now, who is going to want some of the products you're going to sell. Maybe the retro art frames from Modern Horizons 2 really catch on and are worth thousands of dollars. I don't know. Either does anybody out there. But they could go up, which is why people put the cards in sleeves. That's why you take care of the products you have, because you don't know where they're going to end up. So better safe than sorry. Isn't that the general rule of life? It's a game, but it is collectible and it's definitely investable. As much as people wish it wasn't, it is. Or I wouldn't keep a whole bunch of old packs sitting here, right? That's the way it is. So I hope this information helped you guys today. I hope you get the chance to think about what you're going to do with your cards at some point. Now, the second half of this conversation, because we're not done yet, is when is enough enough? When are you stepping back? We talked about inflation, how Wizards will raise the prices of the products they have. So, okay, they're going to raise their prices. When they raise them, when they added more products to their roster, a lot of people on this channel, who are my regular viewers, as well as some of the new viewers coming in, and myself, we stepped back from certain products. Kaldheim was not a bad set, but people stepped back. Strixhaven, not a bad set, people are stepping back. It's the way it's going to be. There's only so many dollars. I don't know anyone who got a big enough raise to cover what these products are costing. When Time Spiral came out, I bought one box. Where is it? One box for the channel. One box. I opened only like some of those little 3 booster pack things for my channel members. I didn't get into it. It's a reprint product. It didn't matter to me. I skipped it. You're going to have to choose. What products are you going to skip? Or if you're wealthy enough, hey, it doesn't matter. You can afford every product. Kudos to you. Power to you. Awesome. You got the right job, the right time. Good for you. But if you can't, You're going to be skipping products. I won't be buying Innistrad. I might buy a little tiny bit for the channel, but I won't be storing a lot of it because I won't have the money to do so. I went big into D&D. I really wanted that set. That was my choice. I knew that going in. What's your choice? What are you going to choose? Are you going to just try to buy everything a little bit less? You guys have seen these poll questions before. I just want to keep people aware of it. And not only all this new product. Maybe it's reserve list cards you're going after. Maybe it's modern cards for a deck you're building. It doesn't have to be a sealed product, guys. It can be anything that you are collecting in Magic, in Flesh and Blood, in MetaZoo, MetroZoo, whatever other games are out there. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, whatever it may be that you're into and you're collecting. I want you to keep that in mind. That as these products become popular, some will die. Magic in this case is not going to die. It's going to be popular. That's why I use it always, because that's what I collect. When you look at this and you see how much it's going to be worth, understand. You're going to have choices to make on how much you can afford, because it's not going to get cheaper. And we're not going to get raises to cover this. So be smart with your money. If you want a reserve list card, save for the reserve list. Stop buying cards in Modern. Save up. Get the cards you need. I've had to stop myself a few times lately because I'm trying to get to that Mox Diamond, and I will get there. I should be there by middle of August. It's something we can do, and stay on target, guys. Scattershotting your money everywhere, hoping for the best, cracking packs. No. Whatever you're into, stick to what you're into. There's only so much product out there, but the prices are not getting cheaper. All right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. This is MTG Moxman. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Looking forward to seeing everyone's comments in the comments section. Have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, big shout out to all my patrons out there. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the live stream. Patrons make the world go round. We are going to have a blast. I'll see you guys Sunday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Have a great one. Just saw some of the new Innistrad stuff. Oh my God, it looks so good, and I hate to let it go. I'm going to be buying some singles, though. I'm definitely going to be buying some singles. But after I get the Mox Diamond. After. Smart cookie, stay focused. Don't get lost in the maze, guys. Stay focused.